Nestled on South Carolina's Grand Strand, Murrells Inlet was once infamous as a pirate cove. Fearsome captains such as Blackbeard and Stede Bonnet cruised its waters, using the village to repair their ships and, according to some folktales, hide their treasure. Nowadays, though, it's the fishing in Murrells Inlet that's the stuff of legends, and in this video, we'll present it in its full glory. To begin with, we'll cover all the amazing species you can catch here. Then, we'll dive into the best fishing spots near Murrells Inlet and a few ways to explore these bountiful waters. But before all that, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos about the hottest fishing spots around the globe. With different creeks, sandbars, and salty marshes making up its coast, Murrells Inlet is an inshore fishing haven. Beautiful redfish prowl its waters year-round, providing non-stop rod-bending action. Visit during fall and you'll get a special treat, as that's when bull reds make an appearance. Closer to shore, you'll also come across speckled trout, black drum, flounder, and different types of sharks. In summer, the action gets even hotter. Hungry tarpon show up in the area, giving you a rare chance to experience the battle of a lifetime. You'll also see Spanish mackerel race along the coastline, signaling that it's time to break out the trolling gear. Naturally, the list of species you can catch in Murrells Inlet only grows longer the further you ride into the Atlantic. Within a few miles from the coast, there are numerous reefs and sunken wrecks where you can reel in the likes of black sea bass, triggerfish, amberjack, and snapper. The reefs are also a great option during the winter, as there'll be tasty sheepshead hiding about. Meanwhile, offshore fishing starts to pick up in June. At that time, fish such as mahi-mahi, cobia, and king mackerel make their way to this part of the East Coast, and you can typically find them once you're about 20 miles from land. Of course, if you're interested in wrestling even bigger game, the Gulf Stream lies about 60 miles offshore. There, fierce wahoo, billfish, and tuna roam the deep seas all summer long. But whether you want to battle offshore giants or reel in something for dinner, you'll find a suitable fishing charter in Murrells Inlet. The local captains specialize in everything from inshore to deep sea angling, and to find them, all you need to do is head over to fishingbooker.com or download our app. Before you do that, let's go over some of the top fishing spots in Murrells Inlet. Between the inshore waters and the open ocean, there are countless places to fish around Murrells Inlet. To begin with, there's the inlet itself, along with numerous creeks feeding into it. These waters are secluded from the ocean swell, making them a great option for family trips or whenever the weather gets too dodgy to go offshore. The local jetties are a great spot to hit if you're looking to reel in the likes of redfish, flounder, sheepshead, or even the occasional shark. They're located in Huntington Beach State Park, and you can fish them either from shore or a boat. If you're looking for an alternative, Morse Park Landing will serve as a fantastic starting point and give you access to all the surrounding honey holes. If you venture into the ocean instead, there'll be a number of reefs for you to explore. Some of the most popular ones include Paradise, 10 and 11-mile reefs, all of which provide a home to various types of fish. Beyond them, in the deep ocean waters, lies the Gulf Stream. It's the ultimate fishing destination if you're looking for big game. Just get ready for a ride, as you'll need to spend at least 8 to 10 hours on the water to ensure a productive trip. When it comes to fishing in Murrells Inlet, there's more than one way to approach its waters. If you already have your gear and, more importantly, some angling experience under your belt, you can head out on your own or fish from shore. The Huntington State Park jetty we mentioned before is a great shore fishing option, but there are also a few piers in the area where you can set up. You can also try fishing the Murrells Inlet waters from a kayak. It's an excellent way to tackle the local creeks and channels and get to all the secluded spots where fish might be hiding. There are rental shops in the village itself, and even a few guides that offer kayak fishing tours. But what really sets Murrells Inlet apart is its selection of fishing charters. The village serves as a hub for captains, offering everything from family-friendly inshore tours to adrenaline-fueled deep-sea adventures. So while you can certainly fish here on your own, going out with a pro is your ticket to a true blue South Carolina fishing experience. As you're getting ready to set out, there are a few rules and regulations you should keep in mind. First, it's important to pay attention to fish seasons, as well as size and bag limits, especially if you plan on fishing solo. Nearly all the fish you'll see are subject to some kind of regulations, and these can change from season to season. So it's always a good idea to get familiar with them before your trip. Secondly, you'll also need to get a fishing license if you plan on heading out on your own. This applies to all anglers aged 16 and older, whether you intend to fish from land, kayak, or a boat. However, if you're fishing aboard a charter, your captain will cover you with his permit, saving you the trouble of having to get a license. For more information, you can check out our full blog article on South Carolina fishing licenses, or you can pay a visit to the South Carolina DNR website for the most up-to-date info. And when you're ready to check out Murrells Inlet for yourself, download the Fishing Booker app or visit us online. You'll be able to browse and compare fishing charters, read customer reviews, and book your trip in just a few taps. So what are you waiting for? Head over to the App Store or go to fishingbooker.com to experience fishing in Murrells Inlet today.